Can you talk about this concept? Women fall in love when there's a discrepancy in SMV, sexual market value.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah.
So what I have done, there's two concepts that I have taken really far on my channel after making over 1,000 marker board presentations. So to put that into perspective, right, there's 365 days in a year. I've made over 1,000 marker board presentations. I kept asking myself, I said, what is female attraction? Because guys would talk about it. You hear she's attracted to him, or she is attracted to him for this reason, or you just hear female attraction and it goes in one ear and out the other, and guys just think of it at surface level. But what I had to do was I had to crystallize it for myself and put almost like a term around it. So I said, what is female attraction? That's what I had to do. I had to go bare bones. I go, what does it mean to have a woman attracted to a man? And what it is, in my opinion, is it is a discrepancy in sexual market value. She feels that your sexual market value is elevated above hers. It could be because you're taller. It could be because you're more charismatic. It could be because you're more confident than her. It could be because you're popular. It could be a million fucking reasons, because they're attracted to a lot of different things. But no matter what, she feels in some way, shape, or form that your sexual market value is elevated above hers. Why? Because hypergamy is a feeling. That's what it comes down to. So I kept telling myself, okay, how do you maintain a woman's attraction? You do it by satisfying hypergamy. See, I made so many videos, I started talking about this stuff, and then I got to a point where I go, well, what the fuck am I even talking about? Because these words at surface level don't mean shit.
Yeah.
We have to put terms around them. It's just like in law, right? In law, when you have a word, you have to have terms around what that word means.
Yeah.
Well, if we're going to talk about attraction, what is attraction? So I made up my own term for it. And my term for attraction in the lens of a woman is a discrepancy in sexual market value.
Okay.
What's the point of the discrepancy in sexual market value? The point, the term around it, right? If you're going to say attraction is a discrepancy in sexual market value, the reason being is because we need to do what? Satisfy hypergamy.
Yeah.
So that is female attraction and male to female sexual dynamics in a nutshell. And she has to view your SMV, sexual market value, as higher than hers. Preferably the higher the points, the better. The better you're going to get treated, the more she looks up to you, right?
Yeah.
But that's what attraction is a discrepancy in sexual market value, in my opinion.
Yeah. So from her standpoint, like, she's not thinking about hypergamy. None of these things are, none of these concepts are real to her. She's just having a feeling.
Yes.
And the hypergamy feeling, she can't feel it, or attraction for you, unless she feels like you're 2-3 points higher than her. And it could be anything. Like, it could be like you just, you don't seem to stare at her boobs when every other guy does, or she grabs your dick on a date and you don't get hard immediately. Like it'd be like, dude, how many girls has this guy been with?
Yes.
To where he doesn't even get turned off. Like, I've seen girls do that before. I've never told anybody this. I used to get groped all the time. I was working at a strip club. I was a DJ at a strip club for a long time. And after a while, it's like, I don't care. I know what you're doing. You're a fucking stripper. I'm like, I love you, but stop. Like, it's not doing anything. And girls would be like impressed. They'd be like, you don't even know, you don't even notice us anymore. I was like, you're right. I don't. Like, I know the names of your kids. I don't give a fuck anymore. And from doing that, I could see they were actually getting aroused by the fact that every other man in there was giving them money for no chance of having sex with them.
Yeah.
And I was giving them no attention, and they were coming on to me because of the thing you said. And what does that mean? It's an SMV change. I must have been around so many women that I'm so unaffected that I don't even react or respond.
That's why I'm telling guys, stop worrying about fucking flirting, stop worrying about escalation, stop worrying about all of that, because the fastest way you show a discrepancy in sexual market value is not wanting to have sex with her in the first place. That's why I tell guys, the more lustful you become, a lot of times the worse your game gets, because the more you're into her, so thirsty, the more turned off she is.
Just imagine she has chlamydia.
There you go.
There you go.
And see, that's another point too. That's why I think guys need to hear a variety of teachers, because maybe my long-winded sentences there of describing it that way didn't click for some guys, and then they heard you say that and they go, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Guys need to hear it from different points.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it was for me in school, at least. My dad was a mechanical engineer growing up before he got into real estate, and he could try to explain. I was really bad in school. He could try to explain shit to me as much as he wanted, and it would never click. And I had to go to a specific tutor every time, and then it would click, even though he's explaining the same shit. So that's how I view attraction too. Like you got to learn it from guys your personality aligns with.
Yeah. For me, I'm more of like a military training instructor. I yell at my guys a lot.
Yeah.
Right? Other people, they do it very different than some people are way more analytical, like you said. That's why I really like the way you do presentations. Remind me of football coach.
Yeah.
I was watching you. The other one that you wrote this down on the whiteboard, she can't hurt you. I thought it was great. It's very empowering.
Yeah.
Because you're worried, oh, is she going to text me back or whatever? And like you're giving her the power to hurt you, but she can't hurt you. And like having that mindset is very different.
Yeah, I've said that on videos too. I say like if you're gonna let a girl who's half your size, half your body weight, half your strength physically affect you or change your emotional state, you're not a man.
Yeah.
And I think every guy's been at that point too, where you've fallen in love with a woman or you like a woman or whatever the case may be, and you have to get to the point where you realize she cannot hurt you. Even if you approach her, even if you make a complete fool out of yourself, she can call you any mean name in the book. She can say you're an asshole. She can say fuck you. She can say whatever. And at the end of the day, you just have to sleep soundly at night knowing that she can't hurt me because I'm a man.
Yeah.
Right? So like it's a different mindset switch I think a lot of guys have to have, and like understanding your own strength and power as a guy. And I think that's been something that has been taken away from guys, is like just emasculation, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just not realizing that you have value and you have strength and you have power too. And it's going to be in different ways.
Yeah.
Right? But like you got to know that like physically you're going to be okay. And if you tell yourself you're going to be okay no matter what and she can't hurt me, it can almost psychologically help you a little bit to realize, hey, no matter what happens, I'm going to be fine.
Yeah. And it also helps if you have other cool stuff going on in your life.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be to me, that'd be the number one thing. I have something else to worry about, right?
Right.
I'm sorry. Oh, you stood me up on a date. Sorry, I have to host a bikini competition tomorrow. I hope you're okay. Have a nice day.
Yes, and what guys should know too is all of the behavior they've done to women that has led them to be unattracted, like the word that people use on the internet is simping, right?
Yes.
When men do this properly and you're demonstrating a discrepancy in sexual market value, the same tendencies that those men are doing to the girls, she starts to do to you. You see, oh, she double texted me now. Oh, I left her on red and now she wants
becomes
to
a simp.
Right. She the dynamic reverses.
Yeah.